Pisces. How are you, Pisces? Oh, there's Pisces over here. Okay, so let's see what we got for Pisces this week. Hope everybody's doing excellent. And switch camera, we can run right into it. Okay. Hey, let me know if you like the new look. I got 2 new cameras and a new microphone. It should give us the studio quality sound. I think it sounds pretty good. But let me know, okay? Let me know what you think and any features you want me to eliminate or add. As I said before, several times already, I'm using the month of July to revamp, refurbish, make this channel as best as I can make it. But your comments are very, very much appreciated. You seem to like what I'm doing right now, so I'm going to continue. But the video's too long, too short, too dark, too bright. Am I doing too many things or not enough? Or what else would you like me to add? Sometimes I speak about the law of attraction a little bit here and there. Most of you love it. Some people say, Marco, we just want to hear the periods. So, sometimes you don't know what you should do. You try to make everybody happy, and knowing that, of course, you cannot make everybody happy. So you have to go with the majority. So, I'm very happy the way the channel looks and sounds and the numbers. I mean, we grew incredibly in a very short period of time. I mean, I've been only doing this for 4 or 5 months, so I really appreciate it. But I'm listening to you. I am reading all of your messages. I cannot, of course, answer all of the message, but I acknowledge with a little heart, and when necessary, I do answer. So helping me to make the channel always better. I truly appreciate it, and I promise I'm gonna give it all back to you. Okay? All right. Isis, this is very important. Now, the difference between the overall energy of the week and what you're actually dealing with. So this is the overall energy of the week, and I will explain in a second what we got here. While instead this is what you're actually dealing with. So the overall energy is that right now you're transitioning and transactioning money. Perhaps you're selling, perhaps you're investing, perhaps you're buying something. So we're going to find out what's going on. Now, I'm going to take 3 cards and I'm going to put them away for the end. Those are going to be final message, final insight, outcomes, or any unforeseen. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to leave those until the end. Okay, we're not going to look at them. Perfect. Now, what do we have here now? As I said before, is some money transition or transaction going on in your life right now. Of course, I have to remind you, this is a general reading. So please, if you need a personal reading, bottom left is the address. Just go there and book it. I made it very, very simple. So there is some kind of money, some kind of sale or purchase or settlement going on in your lives right now. Okay, so you are stable, you are set, you cannot be touched right now. You truly are in control of the situation right now. And you have respect, you have wisdom, people admire you, the people around you admire you, and you are, I can see some of you are in a managerial position or soon to be managerial position. You're working really, oh my God, I told you this is going to be about money. Was I wrong or was I right? There you go. This week is going to be about money for you and love. So that's not into shabby. Actually, it's an incredibly good so far, an incredibly good reading, because here you are, as I said, some of you might be promoted to managerial position. Some of you might take over a company. This colors, the colors on the left side, it's way too yellow. Oof. This is better. Yeah, this is better. Okay. Okay. So you're getting some kind of promotion, some kind of pay raise. Some of you are literally selling a business. You see, I told you at the very beginning, you are transactioning something, you are selling something, or you're buying something. Yeah, these colors are way too intense. I'm going to turn them down a little bit. So it's a week where you will have financial happenings. Now, we're going to talk about this in a moment. But from the financial standpoint, you've been working very, very hard, perhaps for many years, at a business, a venture, or a partnership of some kind, or an investment, maybe stock market. I don't know, but it's paying off now. Your hard work and perseverance and dedication is paying off big time, and you're going to be a wealthy person, Pisces. That's why the card of stability in the middle. Now, if that wasn't good enough, which is wonderful already, you also have some really heavy duty love coming your way. Or perhaps has just arrived and you already met. This person is a contractual soulmate. This is the type of soulmate that keeps on coming back over and over and over, century after century. So here they are. Now, let me go a little bit deeper and see what else I can tell you. First of all, the side here, the financial side, which is so prominent this week. Wow. All right. So the feeling I'm getting is that you get an offer. This could be a love offer, or this could be a financial offer. Some of you are selling a business. Some of you are accepting a substantial pay raise. Some of you are being promoted. So there is an offer coming in for you guys, really well received. And this offer is going to allow you to basically have a complete re-overhaul of your personal situation. It's, I don't know, I can feel some of you are selling your business. Some of you are getting a big payout. Some of you are retiring and you're going to get a nice retirement package. But you see here, this is the completion of a cycle. It's also a little bit of travel, perhaps. You get a nice pay raise or a nice retirement package. Perhaps you're going to travel. But it's so self-explanatory. I mean, you are basically starting a brand new cycle where you're going to be really, really happy. Look, I told you. Another circle. Circles symbolize going full circle. Having completed a cycle and starting another one. And I told you you're going to really enjoy it. Hence the Wheel of Fortune. So not only you are completing a cycle and being promoted or being getting a huge pay raise or a big settlement or an inheritance, whatever happens to be, but you're also leveling up big time your personal lifestyle, because this influx of money, this sudden, not that sudden, I think you've been working at it for a long time, dedicated, and you persevered, you didn't give up, and now it's time to cash in. So this is going to really elevate not only your bank account, but also your personal life. And I wouldn't be surprised if perhaps, now that I look at it in the ensemble all together here, perhaps your soulmate, whom is going to come around and make you a nice offer, perhaps they are very well off. Nothing wrong with that. And this will allow you to basically either quit your job, sell your business, scale it up somehow, because I can see that the two things are tied together, because we have love here, we have love here, we have money over here, work and being well off, and here we have completion of a cycle, we have travel, we have the beginning of a very lucky, happy time for you. So this entire thing is tied together as far as I'm concerned. So it's really good news. Now, let me see where you're heading now. So this happens all of a sudden. Wow. So this is a surprise. This is why we have the little fish over here, because this card symbolizes a surprise, unexpected. So this happens all of a sudden. And not only happens all of a sudden, of course, you become Mr. or Mrs. made out of money, and then you actually become Mrs. or Miss or Mr., I should say, happy marriage. It couldn't be any more self-explanatory. I can see here this is all tied together. We knew at the very beginning it was something to do with money, and there's also something which allows to leave the rough waters behind, which means your life would get exponentially and suddenly much, much more positive. So this is very clear. At the very center, we have the card of stability, which I told you right away, you are achieving stability, and this is incredibly stable here. So this caught you by surprise. I'm going to pull 3 more cards. By surprise, and this really settled, able to repay your debts, able to help others, perhaps your family. I'm not telling you, but you're going to run into money one way or the other. And here we have the card of marriage. So happy marriage, very happy marriage. Now, let me pull 3 more cards, clarify over here. Seth, can you tell me what's this card here? The card of sudden, something sudden. What happens suddenly? Celebration. There you go. Celebration. Hey, you know what just came to me? And I'm not advocating playing the lottery. Please don't. But some of you, there's just too much beauty on this table. We got the Wheel of Fortune, we got completion, we have wealth, we have everything sudden. So you got to make a decision, and it's the end of having to scrunch here and there. See, this fellow is carrying away the swords, which means the end of battles. I don't want to fight anymore. So this is really, really good, you guys. Really, really good. And you're going to have to make decisions what to do with this money. This is a really nice reading, I'm telling you. Now, let's look at the last 3 cards here. As far as signs you might be dealing with, we are talking here. Leo, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. This is Capricorn, I believe. This is Aries, Taurus, and Cancer. Now, wow. Wow. So you're going to become very strong. Oh my God. I told you. What did I told you? What did I tell you before? You're going to get married, right? Look at this. Happy wife, happy life. Wow. I told you. Money coming in. Lawyers divvying up inheritances or sale of something. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me if these cards don't reinforce what I just told you. God bless you. I'm so happy for you. This is really, really good. Really, really good. Now, love message. Universal love message. Yeah, those colors are just too much contrast. I will fix them. As always, for cards. Come on. What can I say? Let's see what your favorite archangel would like to say. Then we're going to do the compatibility run, okay? And we also going to get a couple of more messages from your person or someone whom you knew in the past. 3 cards, 3 or 4, 4, okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's your card right there. Sun. Wow. Here comes the sun. Archangel Oriole. Life is wonderful. Yeah, I can see that. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. This could not have been more on point. By the way, number 19, that's my birthday of August, and the sun is my planet, of course, being a Leo, but I don't want to talk about me right now. My apologies. We'll talk about you, Pisces. What about it was kind of, you know, all of a sudden I realized that the number of the sun is 19, and 19 is my birthday. Good. Okay, so this is your reading. Let's get a couple of messages from anyone who would like to send you a message and or the universe, meaning oracle. Okay? So we have 1 year and 1 year. So we have two messages from someone. Let's see. Message number 1. I miss being with you. I love you unconditionally. There you have it. This is the real thing. So some of you might have met your soulmate, but perhaps they live in another country, or perhaps they live in another city, and right now you guys are not together physically, but soon to be happily married. There you go. Now, what if you're already married? So, Marco, this reading is not for me. Or, Marco, you missed it. Or, Marco, you're wrong. No, my dear friends. No, I'm not wrong. It's not that I missed it. You want to tell the Lord already you missed my numbers? All it means is this reading is not for you, or there are no changes for you, or if you have a beautiful marriage, it's going to get even better. This is a general reading. I just want to remind you that. Okay? Perfect. Now, compatibility. See what's going on. So let's see how compatible you are with other signs this time of the year, beginning of August. So you are Pisces. So we're going to start from Aries. We're going to end up to you again. So Pisces and Aries. Too many choices. Aries is just too much of a bulldozer for you guys. They don't respect your feelings, and your feelings for you is very important. Taurus is somewhat similar, but right now it looks like you're getting along with Taurus excellent. What about Gemini? With Gemini, no, someone walks away. There's too much volatility and sadness in this relationship. What about Cancer? With Cancer, it is a lost cause. In other words, the more effort you put in, the more behind you get for whatever reason. What about Leo? With Leo, you're going to go broke. Oh my God. Whew. With Virgo, they're just two people that are on different strokes. You are all about sensitivity. They're all about money and stability, earthly stability, material stability. You instead are about emotional stability. What about with Libra? With Libra, this is nice, especially from the financial standpoint. And what about Scorpio? This could be the person. This could be the person who bringing you the money. So I wouldn't be surprised. There you go. What about Sagittarius? Sagittarius, there is no communication between you guys. You are too easy. You get hurt really, really easily. You get offended really easily. And Sagittarius is just too much of a Robin Hood, too much of a free spirit to be slowed down by feelings. Sagittarius is the kind of person who tells you exactly what they think. They have no filters. If they think you look ugly today, they're gonna say, "Hey, today you look ugly." Or if you think, "Oh, you need to lose some weight," or I don't know. In other words, Sagittarius has no filters, and because you're so easily hurt, your feelings are so easily hurt. Sagittarius is not the right person for you. What about Capricorn? Capricorn, Very, very nice. See, Capricorn is the opposite of Sagittarius, even though they're 1 month after the other. Meaning Capricorn is very sensitive about using their words. They will never offend you. And they give you that sense of stability, but at the same time, they make you feel really, really good. Like they are your rock. What about Aquarius? Aquarius, we have the Emperor. So in other words, they, 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 they have to lay the law down. So it's either their way or nothing. Aquarius is very sensitive as well. It's an air sign, but very volatile. But at the same time, you have to meet their needs, otherwise it's not going to work. And you might say, what about my needs? What about two Pisces together? Heaven sent, judgment, your reward, your wish come true. There you have it. Okay, my dear friends, we are done with the reading. I really appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Right there. Click, 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 click. One click will do. And don't forget, Sunday we have 1 hour free Q&A, 12 noon Eastern. Okay? So don't miss it and let me know if I need to change anything. Okay? Thank you so much.